Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me. If you are joining me from afar or you're watching the recording, I can't wait to move with you. Again, my name is Nathan, and these sessions are designed for people who work from home or at their desks all day, really anybody who sits all day, and would like to feel better with their joints, alleviate some things like low back pain, hip pain, shoulder pain, all the typical malaise that we feel when we sit all day. And I say this ironically as I'm kneeling on a couch right now, but I promise you we're going to get up here. So for today, all you're going to need is something like a stool or chair that you can pop a squat on, and then a little bit of floor space as well. And as we go through, I'm going to give you a couple of variations for beginners and a couple of variations for people who are a little more advanced. Now, the whole idea with these types of sessions is that we want to connect with our breath. Usually our breathing is what stimulates a little bit of blood flow and helps to promote a better digestion and promote more fluid running through our bodies, which ultimately helps us feel a little bit better. And then secondly, it also helps us activate some of those deep core muscles that tend to get pretty weak from sitting all day. So usually where we'll start is with our spine, then we'll work into something around our hips, and then we'll get into our shoulders, because those are kind of the big three problem areas that I hear about with people working desk jobs. So if you're ready to get started, we'll take a seat, and we're just going to do a couple very simple exercises here where we're on our chair. So this first one's called a half moon opener. So what I want you to do is we're going to lean forward, and we're just going to try to keep a proud chest. So I'm bringing my belly button down to my hips. I'm going to prop my left arm up against my left leg. I'm going to use that leg as a little bit of leverage to open up nice and tall. Now, I'm trying to rotate through my rib cage here. So don't worry about the arm so much. Focus on opening up the rib cage and breathing out. Then we're going to come back down. We're going to crunch the other way. Look across your body. Twist that arm across. Big breath out. And then we'll do the same thing coming down again. Big breath out. And coming down and across. Up and across again. One more time. And finish by coming down and across. Good, shake it out. We'll go the same thing on the other side. Just gonna move this camera a little bit so you can see me here. Perfect. So right arm going inside the right leg, leaning forward just a little bit, keeping our chest up big, hips sitting back. Push against the inside of your leg. Big exhale. And then come around, soften through the arms. Pull that hand across. And then get really, really tall again. And you're just looking for the place where you start to feel resistance. That's where you want to stop and take a breath. And last one, big reach. Big breath in and soften as you exhale. Open up the ribs. Perfect. Now we're going to do another one for our chest and our back here. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to make a little finger pistol to James Bond, and we're going to reach forward, and we're going to scoop the ground, and we're going to come up as high as we can, and really extend and shrug through the arms. Exhaling as I lean back a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, scooping forward, curling my chin down, reaching out as long as I can as I reach for the sky. And when I run out of room, take a breath. Soften as you exhale. Really good. Let's keep that going. I'm just going to show you from the side. Big breath in. And exhale up. Looking at your hands if you can, arms by the ears. And then coming back down. Get as tall as you can. Get the crown of your head away from your sit bones. Really good. If this is too much, keep going so you can hear, but if this is too much, just bring your arms down, do the same thing. You don't have to reach as high. You can maybe bring your arms back a little bit. Just lifting the crown of your collarbones and your chest to the ceiling. And facing forward. Really important to just flex everything through the mid-back, back of your head, just extending enough that you feel it. You don't have to arch your back too much. Let's go another 10 seconds here. And good. All right, my friends. So now we're going to hit our shoulders here and try to alleviate some of that stress tension that we get from sitting like this all day. So this is called a shoulder CAR, or controlled articular rotation. So I'm going to do this from the side so you can see. We're going to do one arm at a time. We'll start with our left arm. So just place your right hand across the front of your chest, or on your sternum. Your left hand, we're going to make a fist and a thumb. And then we're going to go ahead and bring that arm up as high as we can, pointing the thumb behind us. So once you've found that end range, we're going to turn our arm out to the side, and we're going to flip the palm so that it's now facing the ceiling as much as you can, or at least point the thumb down. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull the arm back as far as I can, but keep pulling back as high as you can. And then I'm going to tuck that arm into my side, and then go back the way I came. Really, really slow. Follow my tempo here. So it should take about 10 seconds. Flip the hand around again. Come across your body. So from the front, simply arm raise as high as you can. Turn the thumb back. Pull your arm back as high and as far back as you can. Reach, reach, reach. And then we're going to come back around as wide as we can. Try not to move your head or your body as you're doing this, just the arm. And bring it back across your body. Reset. Big breath in. Coming across the body, up to the ear. Flip that hand around. Up, 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 reach for the ceiling, and then come back around nice and slow. Breathing through it. Across the body, and done. Good. So let's go to the other side. We're going to do 3 reps on this side. Thumb across the body, slowly reaching as high as you can. Arm to ear. When you get out to the side, you're perpendicular to your body. You flip the hand. Reach as high as you can. Tuck it into your body, and go back the way you came. Breathe. Slowly pushing through. Think of pushing through wet cement or molasses. You want to pretend like you're resisting just a little bit, okay? Create some tension in your hand, gently pulling it through that resistance. And every rep is an opportunity to go just a little bit further than last time. Good. Out and around the way you came, slowly. Very important to take your time here. Do not rush this. All right, last one here. Across the body, thumb up. Try not to shrug too much. Try not to move your neck. And don't forget to breathe. Out and around. Nice and slow. And done. Really good. We're going to move our chair and our stool now. So take a second to move that off to the side. And we're just going to take a seat on the ground for our last exercise. So we're going to try and keep this under 10 minutes. The way we're going to do this is we're going to get into something called a bear position, where essentially you're just sitting really, really tall with your hands supporting you. You're going to prop your knees up as high as you can. Get your feet as wide as possible. And then we're going to go ahead and drive one leg over at a time. So it's going to look like this. We get into this 90-90 position. And then we're going to come back across. We're going to try to move the back leg. Whichever leg's behind, you're going first. And then option to add in a little bit of stretch over this front hip. If you lean forward, you'll feel it in your butt cheek on that side. You're going to sit up really, really tall before you come across. Pull the knees as far apart as you can, and then drop the back leg. So we're going to go ahead and start. Come back to center. From this position, I want you to get really, really tall, puff your chest out, try to rest easy on your hands. If it's too hard, just lean back a little bit more. But if you can, get over top of your hips, pull your knees up, your feet up. Let's go right leg coming across, turn your body towards the left, and staying tall, bow over that front hip. Breathe. Sit back up. Right leg's gonna start, coming up again. Open those legs as far as you can. Left leg's gonna come across now. And turn, get over top of your right knee. Breathe into the stretch. My hips are a little bit tight. Went snowboarding yesterday in Whistler. Definitely feeling it right now. And hopefully you guys are able to pull your knees apart, drive that leg across, and then get really tall as you bow over that leg. Good. Don't rush these stretches, okay? We don't spend enough time with our stretches, really familiarizing our bodies with these positions and breathing in these positions. That is the key to unlocking your range of motion. You're teaching your body that you're safe, that you're able to get to these positions. Really just down regulating your nervous system is the key to a good stretch. Really good. Last one's here. Open up as wide as you can. Pull those knees apart. Feel your glutes on as they pull the legs apart. As you come across, you get a little cramp to the front of the hip. That's good. We got our hip rotators going. If it's painful, I want you to regress and just lean away or lean back a little bit more. And you'll find this is a lot easier to get into if you lean back. Okay. Last one. Awesome, guys. Now, I'd invite you to continue if you have the time on your own. Otherwise, I want to thank you for joining me here. I'm going to be back next week with another session. If you found this helpful, please like and comment. Just let me know what you thought about it. And if you have any problem areas that you'd like me to address in another session, let me know there as well. Thanks again for joining me, guys.